Luke Littler has stunned fans again, but this time it has nothing to do with darts. Because just days after a brutal World Cup campaign that saw him booed, berated, and bundled out early alongside Luke Humphries, Littler has reappeared in a place no one expected. Not the oche, but the open water. That's right. The teenage darts sensation is now making waves on television, not with his throws, but with a fishing rod in hand. It's official, Luke Littler is appearing on a new celebrity fishing show. And the reactions? Absolutely wild. The announcement dropped without warning. ITV revealed that Littler would be part of a special edition of a popular Gone Fishing-style celebrity series, where famous faces are paired with experienced anglers to bond, talk life, and cast lines in scenic rivers across the UK. Littler's episode, already filmed, is set to air next month. Fans were blindsided. There had been zero promotion, zero teasers, and zero context. 1 minute he was storming out of Frankfurt after England's shocking World Cup collapse. The next, he's chilling by a lake, rod in hand, laughing with the crew. This wasn't just unexpected, it was baffling. Because for many fans, this felt like a pivot, a break, or worse, a retreat. Let's rewind to the World Cup fallout. Littler and Humphries, tipped as favourites, were expected to dominate, but the pressure and a hostile crowd completely derailed the campaign. Littler, just 17, looked shaken. He took the loss hard. He skipped interviews. Rumours swirled that he was furious with the PDC over lack of support. The whole tournament was chaos. And then he vanished. No posts, no interviews, no appearances, until now. And suddenly, the boy who was meant to carry England's darts legacy is starring in a fishing show. Naturally, fans are split. On social media, the reaction was fierce. One user tweeted, "What's he doing? He should be practicing, not playing around on TV." Another replied, "He's 17, let him live. Fishing is probably the best thing for him right now." Even Reddit was ablaze. Threads popped up instantly. Littler filming a fishing show while England burns, and PR stunt or smart move. Some fans were livid, calling it a distraction from darts. Others said it was exactly what he needed after the toxic treatment he got in Frankfurt. And then there were those who just thought it was hilarious. One meme showed Littler photoshopped holding a fish with the caption, "From 180s to 1-pounders." But here's the real question, what does this mean for his future? Because make no mistake, this isn't just some random side gig. Littler's team didn't stumble into this. Sources say the ITV deal was brokered weeks before the World Cup. With strict confidentiality, his appearance is part of a calculated media strategy. The goal? Show his human side. Break up the backlash. Win back casual fans. It's a classic PR reset, and in many ways, it's genius. Remember, Littler's rise has been meteoric. 1 year ago, he was just a kid with talent. Now, he's a multimillionaire with global sponsors, TV deals, and endless pressure. People forget how fast it all happened. Littler didn't have time to ease in. He got dropped into the furnace. And after Frankfurt, his team clearly decided enough is enough. So here he is, feet in the grass, rod in hand, laughing about life. But not everyone's buying it. Some fans, and even some players, are raising eyebrows. An insider at the PDC told us there's concern he's getting distracted. Fame is great, but darts takes focus. This kind of move isn't typical for someone still so early in their career. Even Gerwyn Price allegedly threw a little shade on Instagram, posting a photo of his gym session with the caption, "While others fish, I grind." Subtle? Not exactly. Still, Littler's appearance on the show might be less about distraction and more about survival. Those close to him say Frankfurt left a mark, that the crowd abuse genuinely rocked him, that he felt betrayed by fans who once adored him, and above all, that he needed a breather. And this show offered that. A peaceful setting, no pressure, no crowd, just conversation, nature, and a chance to be a kid again. Behind the scenes, producers reportedly loved working with Littler. He was quiet at first, one crew member said, but once we got rolling, he opened up. We didn't even talk darts that much. It was more about his life, what the fame has been like, really emotional stuff. Apparently, one moment in the show even had the crew tearing up. A rare glimpse of Littler being vulnerable, talking about how overwhelming the last year has been, and that might be the genius of this whole thing. Because this episode isn't about fish, it's about image. In a sport where players are often branded as brash, loud, or robotic, Littler is carving a different path. He's showing emotion. He's showing uncertainty. He's being real, and fans might just love him more for it. But make no mistake, this doesn't mean he's stepping away from darts. In fact, insiders say this media break is the calm before the storm. Littler is already back in training. His calendar for late 2025 is packed, and he's got unfinished business, especially after the World Cup. There's talk of a redemption run, of him and Humphries reuniting with a vengeance, of Littler targeting the next televised major with fire in his belly. And after this soft reset, he might be more dangerous than ever. Still, the fishing show raises bigger questions about darts itself, because this isn't just about Littler, it's about what kind of sport darts wants to be. Is it ready for players to be celebrities, to cross into mainstream TV, to become brands? We've seen it with Wright's cooking appearances, with Barney on Dutch reality shows. But this feels like a new level. Littler isn't just appearing, he's headlining. And if the episode goes viral, as insiders expect it might, it could be the first of many. A Littler docu-series is reportedly in early talks. Sponsors are circling. One brand exec said, "He's not just a player, he's a story." And that's what this episode is selling. So what's next? Expect more Littler, more media, more chaos. But also, expect a comeback, because behind the lakeside smiles and fishing reels is a competitor who's still burning. Frankfurt hurt, the booze hurt, but this detour into the world of TV might have given him exactly what he needed: time. Now he's reloading, and the next time he steps onto the oche, don't be surprised if he's sharper, calmer, and more dangerous than ever. Because Luke Littler isn't going anywhere. He's just getting started. Comment below, do you think Littler's fishing show was a smart move or a distraction? And don't forget to hit like and subscribe. We're breaking down every twist, feud, and meltdown in the world of darts. And trust us, it's only getting wilder.